Okay, I'm going to do a few quick principles of holding mount top position. Basically working on posture, pressure, and then the progression of working the mount. So I'm going to start with some basics of holding mount top position when you first acquire the mount, and we'll build it step by step. So when I first get to the mount position, what I want for my posture from where I'm riding right now is I want my toes to touch, overlapping in a triangle posture in the back underneath his. I want my knees to squeeze in as tight as I can, and I want my hip lifted up off of his body and my pelvis tucked in. So this is my initial mount posture here, and this posture has a few advantages, the reason I use it. So number one, when I touch my toes in like this and squeeze my knees together, it's really hard for him to pry my knees out. So if he tries to use his elbow escape and push with his elbows, it's really hard for him to dig those out. So I take away his ability to bring his feet in and pull my feet out. He can't leg bite down low, and he can't dig my knees out with his elbow. When I lift my hip up and posture in like this, it takes away his UPA. So as he begins to bridge an UPA, there's not much there because I've created some space here to take up some of the slack. So he can UPA as hard as he wants, and I'm gonna maintain my posture. Now if I let my hips slack here, or I have my hips rotated the wrong way and he UPAs, he's gonna be able to budge me. But as soon as I pop my hip in like this and he UPAs, then it takes most of the pressure away. So at all times I'm squeezing my knees together, touching my toes, and then tilting my pelvis. So that's the lower body connection posture. And then usually when you first acquire mount, you're not going to hold it in an upright position like this because it's too hard to hold. So I'm going to keep that same lower body pressure, and I'm going to use my arms for base. How I use my arms for base is really critical. So when I come down and use my arms for base, I'm not going to base too close to his body, because if I do that, he's going to be able to grab my arms. And then he's taking away my base. So when I go down to base, I'm basing far out here, and I'm doing the same exact stuff with my lower body. My toes are touching, my hip is driving forward, and my knees are squeezing together here, closing everything off down low, and then basing with my arms here, like so. Stop right there, and then we'll